Catch the I'm on 5. Catch the ball, baby.
Would you just post a Gord alert, Nano?
YouTube shit instead of Twitch.
Huh?
Everybody needs to have a YouTube.
Oh.
I told them if they need help creating one, to let me know. It's not that hard.
Acting Baldwin.
But
So you're acting Baldwin.
he not catching shit.
No, he just lost the fuck out of Harvey. He just did him the bad way and got up talking shit. On 5, where you at? He's going close with you.
Najee, come here!
Okay, he caught shit out of me.
Hold on to my football, boy. It's a PI, did they? Yo, how did they let you PI in practice?
You know what I want to go to first? Let's talk about the league history.
That shit.
Thank you, Puppy.
You lose?
Alright, let's start with 2000. Are we in 2026 season or 27? Am I skitzing?
27.
Alright. Well, why is this the last Super Bowl recorded? Here we go, 26 right here. There we go. Alright, let's start at 26, man. Let's talk about some of the history. League history going on out this bitch. First of all, whatever time zone you on the east is evening for me, 426. AntHits, the franchise guru, back talking about it in Real Draft 5, right? Real Draft 5, 27. That's the hashtag this year. 27. 2027 is what we're in the league. Yeah, and we ready lock and load and talk about first of all, how impressive was that last night to have a draft at 12 in the morning Eastern time and only have 4 people not drafted.
Junkies.
I want to send my condolences and prayers out to one of our users, one of my big friends on this game, Hero Burgers. So I want to give a hope everything goes well. It's always tough when you lose somebody in your family. So if y'all y'all in the league and y'all in the chat, man, send y'all prayers up to Hero Burgers during his trying times. We got you, boy. The league will be here always for you when you're ready to get back into Madden mode. We right here for you. My phone number personally, you can always hit me up. You know what I'm saying? I'm actually give you a call in a little bit. But send our prayers out to Hero Burgers and his family at this time. Yeah, prayers up, my boy. Shout out to Mrs. Goodell out there in Hawaii looking at the hood. Oh my gosh, she said this shit look like I'm home. Loud music, cars riding down the street, and fucking police sirens. Yes, sir. Mrs. Goodell in the building. 100. Yeah. Miss Gangster. Having a good time on your trip. Enjoying yourself. Tell moms I love them. Tell sons I love them. For sure. Alright, so let's go season recap. 2026 season recap. The Raiders and the 49ers. Honestly, they played a hell of a football game. If you wasn't tuned into this game, I definitely want this game to get posted in the Facebook group chat. 35-21, man. The Mighty T does it again. He pulls off a victory and takes a playoff run and does damage in it and gets to this game. And he played a tough game, but he pulled it out. I also want to give a shout out to Nano, bro. Like, Nano worked his ass off. He had an up and down year, man. Lost 4 games in a row, turned back around and turned it on fire at the end and put himself in a situation to play in his first Super Bowl of Madden 21. So shout out to my boy for getting there. Also shout out to T, my new L gang member and shit. L gang up, T. You know what I'm talking about? We L gang up. That's what we are. But anyway, the Raiders won that game 35-21, and as always, somebody on T's defense is going to get the Super Bowl MVP. Jaden Cheeks. I want to talk about playoff runs. Hemi Henderson manned up and went bonkers in the playoffs. All his playoff games, he was definitely a standout. He was a player that's probably gonna get endorsements, all types of shit. You know, the commercials, all types of stuff. They're gonna have to contract this guy big time because he was a stud. He broke the NFL rushing record that year. She said, "Dan, you recruited T." Yeah, I recruited him. Shout out to him, Henderson, Travion Henderson, Hemi Henderson, Hennessy, Mr. Hemi Hennessy Henderson. My bad. There you go. He balled out all year long, man. This guy definitely won the MVP of the league. He also broke the rushing record of a current 49er that used to play, and J.K. Dobbins, with the most rushing yards in the season. He balled out. But on the flip side of it, how about that kid Tetris McMillan over there for the Raiders, bro? I mean, he ran through the playoffs, and any big time corner that had to cover that guy just literally disappeared. He was dunking on guys, running by guys. We say no, Mrs. Goodell. We still demon time strong. I can't get him over here, Eric. He ain't falling for it. Damn, T, bro, you can still be demon time. I'm still hot, but me and you L gang, bro. Oh shit, L gang. Okay. It's get down and lay down. Remember that. So yeah, 2026 season. I'm sorry. Travion Henderson was the MVP. D West, the coach, Uncle Earl West over here got Coach of the Year with the Cowboys. Offensive Player of the Year went to Henderson. Defensive Player of the Year, Panthers. My old cornerback Eli Ricks won Defensive MVP. You also have Rookie Offensive Rookie of the Year, Kevin Shaw, and Defensive Rookie of the Year. Shout out to the Vikings with Kendrick Blackshire balling out right now, man. It's just to rewind history. We have Falk outside of T has the only other Super Bowl in our league. Other than that, it's 5 strong for the Las Vegas Raiders. A 72-31 victory in the Demon Bowl, 23-7. That's really his victory. That's the game got dropped, remember, or quit, or whatever the case may be. So that's his Super Bowl. So for all y'all that see this, 27-23, the Cardinals didn't win that game. I advanced and didn't know that the game didn't save. I thought it was a conceded game, not a quick game. And 23 comes back and get the Cardinals again, 38-9. Then the 24, he beat his uncle, another Demon Time Bowl, 59-27. Then Falk came through the building and beat a Demon Time 20-17. And then he comes back and get another Hap victory over the Demon Time victory over Hap, 35-21. So that's the league history. Shout out for Matt for allowing us to go back through our history and see who does and did what. Congratulations, T. 5 of them things right now, man. One more, you'll catch me. All right. right, let's get to what we talked about last night, bro. We had a very late draft, bro. Do you realize that guys were playing games at 3 o'clock in the morning? Anybody else caught that?
Mm-hmm.
Because not only did we draft, I did the real talk, then the draft, then guys were playing. Look,
Crazy.
dedication. All right, let's go through the teams and see what the Bears did in this offseason. All right. So they come back with one of the top quarterbacks in the league, in Corey Stanley. He's back in the building. There's no need to make a change there. They did lose EJ Smith, the running back over there, but they picked up my sleeper running back, Zach Evans. I don't know how this running back wasn't played. Nobody used him all year since he came in the draft 4 drafts ago. Dog. Y'all got to start watching highlights of these rookies. All right. So he lost EJ Smith, picked up Zach Evans. Our 30-year-old David Montgomery needed to be cut off this roster. Will Shipley came over here and did. He's been playing well, man. He great running back. He's a good running back out the backfield, but he's more of a receiving threat than what we really see him in the run game. So for them to go get a Zach Evans, they give them a in between the tackle runner. That's pretty solid. That's an off-season move. So pretty solid picking him up in free agency. That was picked up after the draft. They didn't really need on that receiver. Tutu Atwell's still here. Justin Ross is still here. Darnell Mooney is still here as well. Corey Stanley, the my player, is still here too. So they really didn't need to do too much in the receiving aspect of it. I would think if it was anything, these guys could have got better on defense. Colt Kmet still here. Brevin Jordan was one of the top tight ends all year. Larry Burney will never play a down in this league. He does got good speed, 87 speed, 87 excel, but that 68 overall at this point will not get it done. So let's see if they attack anything that we're seeing. Offensively, I think these guys are already built. They were already strong. They really didn't need to do much over here on the offensive side of things. So as you can see, they didn't really address any needs through the draft and on the offensive side of the ball. Let's look and see what happened on defense. They still got Greg Rose, one of the best DNs in the league. Didn't address D-line. They picked up Jermaine House. Oh my God, this was a steal. What round they got 2 good tackles. Oh my God, yeah. All right, let's take out Jermaine House. Anytime your last name House, 6'5", 370 pounds. Look at that belly. Get in my belly. That's how Erica got me looking.
He on some fat boy shit.
Oh my God.
He on some late night nano burger fat boy shit.
Right here on some late night us on the game talking about I'm great with a snack.
Snackies.
Superstar though, bro.
233. Yeah, that was his upgrade. He switched. He wanted.
Don't matter. Once he get it, it's a wrap. He's a superstar.
Yep, exactly.
You give me about 5 minutes.
Superstar.
Look at his shoes, bro. Got them big ass boots on. They got Nike. He got a pair of Nike boots on. Fuck, he got a pair of Nike Timberlands. He got a pair of Nike. This nigga got a pair of Nike lugs on. Alright. When you get a man child 6'5", 370, bro, let's go look at the speed on this kid.
He a big boy.
House. 6'5", 370. And he got 77 speed, so that big body moving at that speed is pretty solid. 85 excel, 95 strength, and the 80s across the board. So this was a win for him. Great win. Then they come and get the, I would say they will come and get the Warren Sapp of the D-tackle draft class. This is crazy. Quaire Price. I mean, this is Warren Sapp at the end of the day. Same type of build, right? 84 speed, 84 excel.
He said, damn, how are you supposed to move him? Huh.
Okay. Holla at Nando. He'll take care of it. You probably sent it to me. Holla at Nando. I know I probably ain't do it. But I like this though because now you got Timothy Smith who won't see it down anymore, and you got to play these two young guys. They got to come right in and play. So if you in you know, dime packages, 4-4-3s, 4-4s, anything like that. If you in those type of packages, I mean, you got it. You got what you need. You got a guy that got to be in the middle of the field, and your 3-down lineman packages, because you're not. How do you move him? This is a double team waiting to happen. You have to put a double team on his body. And then you got another guy inside, so you got some work to do over here. Now Quire Price, I don't know what his ability is. Is he a superstar? But if he got 2 superstar D tackles, that's a win in his draft. So we know his offense was already set. He's got star. All right, so I like this, bro. With that speed, you could play this guy on the outside if you want. You could play him at DN or D tackle with that type of speed up the middle. So like that over there. Kaiser. Let's see what they still did anything in the. All right, Brett Atkinson, not bad. 86 overall, 86 speed, 90 excel, 92 tackling, 88 hit power, 6'5", 248 pounds. So, you know, Roquan Smith is getting up there in age. I mean, he's still playing, but he lost all his abilities. So Tony Fields and Brett Atkinson is going. There go my boy. What's up, Brandon? Where you been at, kid? So I like this. This is a good move. Is he on trade? No, normal. All right, well, he got good speed. I would have probably put my superstar on him too. After draft, we bring in oh yeah, oh shit. Right outside linebacker, Dallas Gant still here. Levi Dripper. Dripper has been an animal for him over there, so we know he addressed the D line. He didn't really need to go cornerback at all, so he's still solid there. And then in the secondary, so we let another guy go get another guy. All right, at 6'3", 220 pounds, you just gave him his sub linebacker, Isaac Thompson. What round did he get this guy? Oh my God, he was a dog. Let's see the round he got him. First round too. This is pick 30. Okay, so he picked him in his first round. That was his first pick. I like this pick because you got safeties that can't go into that sub package, so they can play deep for you still. And now you got that sub package safety down there. So I really like it. So he addressed his defense, and his major needs was the D tackle position, and then he picked up a sub linebacker type safety. I like what he did. He didn't have to address too much on offense at all, and he really got the pieces he needed to make this defense a little bit stronger over here. So I like it. I give him a B. I think he did a B worth of work in the draft and the off season, considering, you know, I'm accounting for the pickups in the off season too. I didn't see anything that outside of picking up a running back, because you lost a running back, was pretty solid. So yeah, I'll give him a C plus B. Shout out to the Bears as we keep on moving along. All right, Bengals, man, Bengals. Let's look at the Bengals. So they going into their second year with 5-star Quinn Ewers. They didn't need nothing at the running back position. They were solid there. At receiver, I thought they could have went receiver this draft. Even though, see, what happens is this. John Ross, at 31 years old, he had lost his abilities, but he played to a Pro Bowl level last year and got him back. So he's still there, but he's still 31. Now, are you invested in Lamont Rivers? I don't know. Are you? If you are, then maybe you didn't need another receiver over 5'9". I'm not. G. Scott is a possession type guy for you. Higgins is just on a roster because he got $10.7 million penalty, so you can't cut him. Marvin, Mechie, and Ross are your top 3 receivers at this point. I think he could have went receiver in this draft, although he didn't. I ain't super mad at it, but I think he could have got a pretty good, really good receiver to be a game changer for that. You got a good quarterback over here, and I think you should have definitely put a weapon in his possession. At tight end, really didn't need none. The guy did get not going to play at all. Now he did need to dress his offensive line. I think he did that. Craig Gilchrist, superstar, solid at left guard. Did we take up anything over there? Center, rookie center, Jacob Allen, 95 strength, 6'7", 310. So he got better on the offensive line. He needed to address that. I think he did that. Yep. And then he also got Brian Levine, 6'3", 319, 98 strength. I mean, this guy's a monster. 98 strength. He's gonna move people out the way. Elton Klein as well. So he let's look and see if we all of them on trade. Yes, sir. All of them on trait. So he kind of won on the offensive line. He did his job there. I like that. Defensively, though, let's see what he did. He needed a DN. He did replace his DN because Carl Lawson is up there at age 32 years old. He's still been playing at a high level. That's why you still see him on trait. But he goes and gets the hometown kid, Marcus Johnson. Anytime you get a defensive end with 90 speed, you win. Period. You're winning, right? I definitely think he's a superstar from our area. So you already know he gonna get that superstar love, I would think. Yes, sir, superstar love. I just played this guy. He had a sack on the first play of my offensive play. He got right in and got a sack right away. So that tells you the motor he gonna have, or is it the scheme of the way the Bengals play? Because Carl Lawson played that same way, with the same height, same level all year long since 21. So now you got two guys. Now let me think. On the other side of things, maybe you could have went D-line again. Because you got to look at Carl Lawson as a guy that it's time to move on from in our last 3 seasons, right? Carl Lawson at that age is time to starting to get ready to move on from him. So I think he could have addressed another defensive end. Maybe he can go pick it up later on or whatever. But I thought you could have attacked that either in free agency or through the draft. So I do think he should have had a receiver. I do think he should have had another DN, but I'm not going to penalize him because he picked a superstar, and I'm quite sure he got him in the first round, somewhere between 15 and 20. Let's see. Yep, first round pick 16, so that's a win. I like that pick. All right, so D tackle. He really didn't have to address this. They already were over there. Linebackers, pretty was solid. I don't think he really needed to touch linebacker at all either. No. Corners, he was already good. Now, yeah, here's my thing. What y'all think, Nano? Could he have went corner this draft too? Then give himself 4 strong?
Yeah, I would have. Yeah, he could have gone corner, or he could have gone another DN. I would think.
Yeah, I like that. Safety wise, he did get Travion Moorridge. I don't know if he got him out of free agency or what, but this was a good pickup. With Trayvon back there, that's a good pickup. And McPherson. All right, so overall, I think he addressed his needs on the offensive line. And anytime you attack the offensive line, you win in my book. So I got another C plus B for the Bengals. Let's get to the Bills. Mike didn't draft. But I'm still going to talk about a few things he got over here. Running back Branson Robinson, he did get the #1 running back in the draft. I love this pick. He's a monster. Please look at his highlights. This guy's a dog. I ain't going to stay too long on Mike's roster because he didn't draft. He had to work. So, but let's look at Circle Bob and see what Circle Bob did. Coach Bob. First of all, we love the A.J. Duffy pick, right?
Yes.
I like that. Now Garantano, I think you're gonna have to keep Garantano, as I don't think there's too many people that's gonna give you anything for him right now. Quarterback is the hard position to trade right now. So Garantano will be a solid backup at this point right now. AJ Duffy comes in and gets him a big win over top of Coach T and the Raiders. They come off their Super Bowl hangover and lose the first game to AJ Duffy. He played well too in his first game. So I like it. I think this was a good move for him. He got a lot of work to do. 144.6 QB rated, 277 yards, 3 touchdowns in his first game against one of the hardest players to throw a pass against. So good shit. I do think they should have addressed their running back position though. And this was a big need in my opinion. To really have only one running back over there, that's a lot of pressure to put on John Henry Jr. because you're not putting neither one of these two guys in the game when he's tired at all. So no sir. Now over at the receiver situation, he brought KJ Hamler back in the building, but he for the most part playing with his receivers. Now I don't see the guy that he did the stat game with. Where that 6'5" guy at London? He's gone. All right, so he didn't sign him back. Didn't get he got a 91 speed, 92. This had to be a tight end, bro. There's no way. This had to be a receiver. 63 overall. He won't see the field though. All right, he's another guy that I thought needed to address the offensive line, and let's see what he did. He did Barry Rutherford and Chester Snyder. So he did address the offensive line, and both should be on trait. One on trait. He won both on trait. So good job there. He also picked up Perry Waters, 6'9", 340. That's a win right there. That's a big time win right there. on trait as well. So good shit for Bop. He did take that line serious this year. He addressed that offensive line. At this point, only thing I see was he didn't get a running back. But outside of that, I'm cool with it now. At the end, left end. Well, I'm gonna go look at the right end before I bitch about the left ends right now. He did pick up Addison Isaac from the Saints from free agency. This is a good pickup, although he's not on trait outside of star, but that's a good pickup. Devontae Wyatt played well for him last year. I thought this could be a situation. Now, maybe you don't address it because you picked it up in free agency, so you already addressed that need there with this 89 overall. But I just think that a lot of DNs went late that were on superstar and star traits, right? That you could have really addressed your D line. Here's why: in the playoffs last year, he lost the best pass rusher he had and the best run stopper he had, who's actually an outside linebacker, Jack Sawyer. He played at DN, right? He went out in that game, and our run game won the game for us, right? He lost his best defensive player against the run, one of his best defensive front fours against the run. So I would have addressed that, you know what I'm saying? That would have been a situation. Now, I know if you just looking at Jack Sawyer to play outside linebacker instead of that, you putting him in his hand in the dirt. I'm not mad at that you didn't really spend time on worrying about the D-line. But I think you still should have. You got some good guys over here, but not on trait is going to lose against these guys that got superstar linemen. All right, D tackle. He did address D tackle, and he got a steal with Michael Escobar. I want to know what round he got him. But it's the guy that he drafted him, and Falk was like, God damn it, took the guy I was going to get. Yep. Second round. All right, so maybe I could cut him some slack here, because can Michael Escobar play DN for him if he wanted him to? 84 speed, 84 excel. I mean, he got speed, rusher speed.
Yeah, I mean, he could, but I would probably still play him at D tackle.
For what? It depends on what you plan, right?
No, depends on the formations and stuff. Yeah, I would play him at left end.
Yeah, so in the 3-4 package, you want to put him at defensive end. Any type of three-man fronts up front on defense, you put him at the D end. If you go forward now, he could be the other D tackle, because Marvin Wilson ain't getting nobody's taking snaps from him. Bottom line, and this guy is good enough to play now, so I would put him at D end. So now I can change my mind a little bit about him not addressing the defensive end need, because he got a tweener. He got a guy that can play either or, D end or D tackle for him. So I ain't mad at that. He's still solid at linebacker. He didn't really have to. Maybe he could have got a little deep depth there. He's kind of one player at each position here. Yep, you don't need safeties. Let me see what he got. Sheldon pretty much brought the same defense back. So, all right, Bop did a good job at getting a quarterback, and then he got anytime you draft a quarterback, you got to get him weapons or protection. Remember that. He got protection for him, solid. He did address his D-line need with a tweener, D tackle that could play either or D or D tackle. So I'm not mad at him. I like what he did too. I still think is in that you got to give him a B. A true B, not a B plus. I mean, not a C plus, a true B, because that quarterback was a great move. I thought he was a couple seasons earlier he should have already got rid of Garantano. So I'm not mad at that at all. Good job, Bob. I think you did pretty good. The Browns didn't draft, so I'm really just going to look at some of the players. I'm not going to talk about his team because he didn't draft his needs himself. So the computer drafted for him. He did pick up a slot type receiver that can play punt returner, kick returner. Jesus Christ. Najee! Why don't you shut your room door if you're going to scream at your game all day? They get a solid running back. All right, so not dressing Will Campbell when you get the 20-year-old superstar. That was a good pickup. And I'll stay there. I'm not going to really go through his team. We'll talk about him in the later on the day real talk. But I'm only spending time on the guys that spent their time drafting at 12 in the morning right now. But he did get Will Campbell. I think this was the #1 left tackle in the draft. All right, so let's look at Coach Corey and see what Corey did in his draft right now. Corey had a lot of needs. He was a person that had to stay up for this draft. He needed a lot of things. One wasn't a quarterback. He definitely didn't need a running back at all. Although he got a rookie running back over there that's not really going to work for Jonathan Taylor and Chaney are dogs. You know he didn't really need receivers because he got many of them over there, so he really didn't go that. I was surprised Corey didn't draft a receiver in the first place. Like for him not to draft a receiver, that's big. That tells you he really needed to take care of some other needs right now. Let's see. First of all, look at these tackles and stuff. So, all right, not bad. Left guard, no. Center, nope. Right guard, nope. Right tackle, nope. Left end, nope. D tackle, what the fuck did he draft? There we go. D tackle, KJ Miles. 6'4", 300 pounds, 95 strength, 82 speed, 82 acceleration. On star trait. Are you on the game, Nano, where you can look at these guys' traits, see what they are?
Yep. D tackle. Let's see.
He didn't need a defensive end because both these guys are dogs for him right here. Carlos Basham and Stephon Wynn. So he didn't really need that. So the D tackle thing, he lost Vita Vey. So I could see him picking up a guy like this, KJ Miles. So that was a good pickup. I do think left outside linebacker could have got addressed it, but let's see what he did here. Now he got a steal here in Tavarius Tafiti. That's how you say his name. 89 speed, 89 excel, 91 hit power, 6'3", 242 for Notre Dame. Late pick. Good steal. Go ahead, Jazzy. Get up there. Good girl. Get up there. Good girl. Get up there.
Tafiti is a floating. He's a star as well.
Alright, ain't bad. And then he got Zion Cheeks with that 93 speed, 93 acceleration. So this was, I would assume this was his first round pick. Second round, pick 15. Did he not have a first?
Superstar.
Where did he go with his first overall pick?
Cornerback.
Oh, you went corner. That's right. That's right. Yeah, especially when you got all these grandpops over here. You got Carlton Davis, who's 30 years old. Jamal Dean, who's 30 years old. You got Sean Murphy Bunton, who's 30 years old. They picked up Jadion Gold from New Jersey on his way to Penn State. 97 speed, 95 excel. I know he ain't come out with that 97, so he must have got a +2 speed upgrade for being on a podcast show late this morning or early this morning. Jadion Gold, I like this pick. This was #1 corner in the league. You needed that type of corner over here. So I'm not mad at this pick at all. Now he can play. You got to plug and play him right away. He comes in to start. And at the end of the day, the guy is 6'3", 215 pounds at corner, bro. Lights out speed right now. And then you go look at him coverage-wise. He is a superstar. He already at 80 man, 85 press, 82 zone right now. So he's going to better line up and run with some of the big dogs in his league right now because of that speed and height right now. So that was a great pickup by him. Didn't need a safety, in my opinion. I think he was cool here. All right, so I don't know if he ain't have a lot of picks, but we really ain't addressed too much over here. He did get a dog corner, I will say that. But I really don't see too much outside of like you know, filling these that you've seen. I thought he needed to address not just the players. You look at overalls, you got 90s and high 89s and things like that. But my thing is, this is the draft you needed to try to get some you know, superstars in the building, whether you traded for him or what. He did address the cornerback position. Man, I like him. What kind of grade? Nano, higher than a C+, C+, C minus? What are we looking at?
C+, C+. I feel like he could have addressed way more than I don't know, like I don't know, because I'm just looking at his linebacking core. I'm not really like he still has like people that 5-6 years still like in the 90, 92 and stuff like that. I don't know if like
he brought Shane Leak back in. He picked up Derek Barnes last year. He did address, got faster at linebacker a little bit with that 89. I mean, Zion Cheeks is a dog. Let's not sleep on him. This is a great pick right here. That he come plug and play. So he really did address it. Look at it. Jacoby McClain starts outside linebacker. Cheeks goes to the left outside linebacker for him. At middle linebacker, you got Shane Leaks. You could play either one of these guys. The problem is he's just not dealing with superstar traits or better. And that's his downfall right now. So other than that, I mean, I like it. He did address his needs, bro. And it's a hit and a miss in the draft for traits if you're gonna get a superstar or not. You know what I'm saying? So I think you can give him a B, bro. He did address his needs. Yeah. Good shit, Corey. Coach Carter. All right, Boone didn't draft, so I'm gonna just slide past him. We'll talk about Boone later on. All right, so Falky got rid of Najee Harris at running back, picked up a running back in the draft. He addressed that need to have three running backs over here, but now it's the L.J. Johnson show. Grandmama's son. Let's see what he's gonna do going forward. I'm not mad at this pickup. This wasn't a necessary need, but it was let's get three deep here. L.J. Johnson is his show now. With Najee Harris gone, you know he doesn't spend as much time running the football as most of us do. He likes to throw the ball around the park, but you gotta have that running back. Remember, Najee was his saving grace. That guy won him Super Bowl, won him playoff games, and won him any games that he did struggle in the passing game in, which was really not a lot, but he will win them games. Can LJ take over and do the same thing? So it's more about LJ Johnson than it is about Sam Martin Jr., but good pickup there. You got another scat back over there. He didn't have to address receivers at all. I thought tight end would be something he would look at. He didn't tear that up. He didn't really need it. O-line, we already knew he had the same line. He like me, same lineman from year one. Drafted your lineman all at the same time, so he really didn't need linemen over there. He picked up Devin Gross. I need a trait available on him. 82 speed to excel. Now at 6'6", 311 pounds, he has 93 strength. This guy is probably going to really be at D tackle before he could play a defensive end, especially with Rump still here. The Duke brothers are still out there. But the steal of a draft was Aaron Hernandez's son, man, the murderer. This is a win. This is one of the top 3 defensive ends that came out the draft. Aaron Hernandez picks up here, and he probably
Gross is a star.
Okay, let's see when he got Aaron Hernandez. In the second round, pick 27. So a late Aaron, he got him in the second round. This is a big win right here. Here's why this is a big win right here. The Duke brothers all played well. They played well since he got these guys, right? They still getting high volume sacks. But last year, the attention was on Patrick Falk, right? You went through free agency and tried to address that second D tackle need. And then you also went through the draft and Jonathan Guzman. Good strength, 97 strength, 6'6", 300 pounds. But he's a red shirt type guy. If I check him out, I'm quite sure he's on Star. Yep. Star athlete. So what he did was to be able to play diamond nickel, to get Patrick Falk to be able to get back to no double teams and getting one-on-one. I think he goes and get Aaron Hernandez with the intentions on playing him at D tackle as well. So he got, you know, the 2 Duke brothers on the outside. Now Aaron Hernandez Jr. and Patrick Falk on the inside. That gives him a really good defensive front out there. And then you got a couple guys you could redshirt. So I like that pick. At left outside linebacker, he really didn't have to address that. As you can see, if you're looking for linebackers, John Farkas is on the block. Bishop Gorman's little brother is on the block. We got some guys on the block right now. But the steal of the draft right now, especially when he was able to put the superstar on this guy, and the +2 he already put on him. But he got this kid right here late. 94 speed. He came out with that speed, bro. Second round, pick 8. This was a steal right now, because what happens is his development ain't going to be as good as the rest of them because he was on red, right? We know that. But
yeah,
if you can develop and you know how to play to the developer guy, then you're not in a situation at all. So him to get him, bro, this was the fastest linebacker in the draft right here. 94 speed, 94 excel. Simple as that. 92 hit power. He's ready to go. 86 overall. Then you slap the superstar on him, and then you still get +2 speed on this guy. He demands on-field start right away. There's no way he doesn't start him right now, right?
yeah, he's starting right now. He has to.
So I like that pickup. And then he got better there. And then, you know, his corners were already what they was. And then you go look at the free safety. And at 8, he gets Khalil Ali, 6'2", 217, the #1 free safety in the draft. 95 speed, 95 excel. This guy is a plug-and-play guy. Now you could picture sub packages with your starting safeties and move him down. He got 92 hit power. You could play him in sub package. Remember, he lost both his backup safeties where you had Akpe with all that speed. This is Akpe's replacement right here. So when you lose a guy, you got to replace those guys. So he's loaded. The rich get richer in this situation. Falky did a good job in the draft. He pretty much won all his picks. So I like what he did, type of B plus type draft. For a lot of it, most of it was uh, they wasn't super needs. I would say Ali would have been a need, considering the defense he's trying to run right now, that he's been running for the last couple of seasons. So Ali was definitely a need. That linebacker was a must pick. It was a luxury pick, but it was I can't let this guy go past me. And I like that. You don't let guys like that go past you. You don't. You just can't. With them type of combine numbers on them, you just gotta take your shot, take your chance on him. Because there's somebody on your roster that you can move out of here and replace him with, like he's doing. You got a couple guys over here. If you're looking for linebackers, the top 3, go holler at him, see if you can get a guy in trade right now. So I like what he did. B plus. Yeah, B plus, and it's not because he's my guy, but he really addressed his needs and he picked up and he won, and the rich got richer. Simple as that. Let's look at the Chiefs. Chiefs didn't draft. Colts did. Take a look at the Colts. See where they went at. All right, so their number 1 pick was they went and found the nugget that I put in there. I was waiting to see who was going to see that nugget I threw down there with the My player and Mike McEwen. Remember that? White Mike.
Yep.
Remember White Mike? White Mike. White Mike. Brought him back in the draft to see if anybody would peep that shit, and of course he did, and picked him with the 26th overall pick. Got him a star, already upgraded in speed, 98. He came out 97, 97. And Mr. Pierons run right by you, so that was a good move there. They also addressed running back need, because Jefferson is on his way out of here. He'll be in free agency for somebody to pick up, and they went and got themselves a big back. They got a bunch of 5'11", 195, 5'10", 210, 5'10", 217, 215. But this guy got 94 break tackle, 94 truck, and 90 something stiff arm already. So this is a guy that's going to run in between tackles and get you those tough goal line yards and get you those tough first downs you need right now. So I'm not mad at that at all. Jets saw that, but we didn't pick until. Oh, the 125th pick. You hear this shit, Erica? Picked that 125. He was like, I'm about to tear this 5th round up. Oh, yeah, me screaming when he said that shit last night in the chat. I'm about to tear this 5th round up. He was dead serious, too. Oh, my God. And like, that's okay. Keep drafting him. Keep overdrafting. I'll be right here.
Waiting to scoop.
Nah, yo, Shogun is like that guy that got all girls as best friends, right? And just wait for them to go through it with their boyfriends and shit, and they crying and shit, and they come on, yeah, come cry to me, put your head on my shoulder. And next thing you know, you done tagged and bagged it. That's how he is with the league. Go ahead and draft those motherfuckers all you want over here. I'm gonna come get these guys, come get them. But yeah, Patrick Smith, solid player right there. He got a runner, wide receiver. Now the funny thing is this. To get this type of wide receiver after you got all these wide receivers, somebody got to go. You picked up Redding. I don't know if you traded for this guy or let him go in free agency.
Extra fourth.
Okay, that was the Redding move. Okay, I'm not mad at that. But Tony, I still don't understand how nobody has knocked your door down for a Trevor Grimes. I think the Packers need to come get this guy.
Hey, man.
I think the Packers, if I was you, I would hit the Packers up. I think the Packers need to take this guy, Trayvon Grimes, for real. 6'5", bro, 94 speed, 94 excel, built, 97. I would come get him if I was the Packers, bro, to go with Arch Manning.
Mr. Take Your Unappreciated Players. Yo, Shogun's funny.
Right. All right, so we keep going. He did get a tight end. He got a steal in the draft with this tight end. The Colts had to win this draft. They had double picks in every round but the first. Even in the 3rd and 4th, they had triple picks. So they had to win in there. They got Kenny Storez from New Jersey on his way to Army, 94 speed, 92 excel. I don't know if he came out with that 94 speed. I think he might have got his +2 here and put him on superstar. So that's a guaranteed win. So again, you got a couple tight ends over here. If you're looking for that number 2 tight end or even that number 3 tight end, a blocker slash a guy that can stretch the field a little something, you got guys over you can come get. Now, I love this pick, honestly, because now Kyle Pitts can really be moved all over the place, and you got a dog threat still at the tight end with his hand in the dirt, while Kyle Pitts is playing outside, slot receiver all over the place. We've yet to see that yet. Now maybe this is the way to go with getting this type of. This is what this pick tells me. We're in that direction of moving Kyle Pitts all around, making him our number 1 threat of this offense. Offensive line, they already had young linemen, but as you can see, they tore the offensive line up. When you got 2 and 3 picks in every round, you got the luxury to do what you want. You get a superstar in Givens, Dwight Batch. I'm not sure if he's a superstar or not, but I know he's on trade. That's a star athlete. You go to left guard. You already were solid there. Center, you were solid there. Right guard, solid there. Right tackle, you come back again and you go get Taj White at 6'6", 315. At 20 years old, he's a superstar. So you get 2 superstars there. You got a superstar tight end and a star running back. You didn't really need to address your D-line that much, but it wouldn't have been a miss not to. So here we go there. Left outside linebacker, you go pick up Shamir James just because you could. 85 overall, 88 speed, 91 acceleration, 87 hit power. He ain't a plug and play guy. He is a special teams guy and still can be a red shirt guy at the same time. Middle linebacker, he goes and get Anthony Johnson. I like this pick. This was a dog. 92 hit power, 88 speed, 89 acceleration. Is he on was traded? Is he star or superstar?
He's star, I think.
Another star, not bad. Still got depth at linebacker now. Right outside linebacker. I mean, you got to make these moves when you got the Texans and the Titans over there leveling up right now. So I'm not mad at it at all. So you got some good linebackers to be able to build that depth chart over there. And then he got a steal in the draft when he got Markeith Williams. Very good steal. What this guy came out on?
Superstar.
6'2", 185, superstar, 92 speed, 92 excel, 92 Jill. What round you got this kid in again?
I got him in the 4th. I think my second, fourth round. Yeah.
Second, fourth round pick. That's a steal because this is why this was a steal. Because we had guys in the first and second round picking duds at safety. So you ain't do your homework to be able to go down a little farther and see this guy chilling. And he only 20 years old. That tells you he's a real life player coming out of high school, right, at this point. So to miss that is crazy. And for him to catch that in the 4th round with a fourth round pick was mind-boggling to me because this guy should have been in the top 3 rounds easy. So good shit there. And then we go back to the safety. So I mean, he addressed his needs. He came into the draft already with a B, right? And then just picking all them damn picks he had the type of picks I had in the first year or two, right? Where you just doubled up everywhere, tripled up from 3 to 7 type shit. So he already came in with the handicap of having a B. So there's nothing you could do but give him a B plus off of that. I love what he did in this draft. He addressed the needs. He got depth. And he got a plug and play player right away with the receiver. You got to put him on the field right away with that speed, and that tight end. So really, I can see a B plus for sure over there. Because the tight end makes his offense that much more dangerous, being able to pick Kyle Pitts as your weapon all over the field with a true put your hand in the dirt tight end with good speed. So I love what he did right there. Shout out to Max. That was a great pick. B plus, buddy. D West. Let's talk about D West. First of all, D West won. Malachi Nelson. Do I have to say anything else?
Nope. D West did his shit. Yeah, somebody else out like.
You gonna see somebody. You gonna see somebody that I'm saying. Look at the GM skills, baby. When you're watching the GM skills, you understand why this guy's playing in the playoffs every year. You can understand why this guy fight his way almost to a Super Bowl every year with this type of situation. Can we talk about what?
He's 6'5". Like, this nigga's Cam Newton frame. Like, can we talk about this? Like, I know you said something yesterday. I was on mute. I was cleaning up. But, like, I really wanted to talk about, like, this nigga is like Cam Newton. Like what the hell?
I mean, completely. 88 speed, 91 acceleration. He's a big body. We talked about him a lot yesterday. But he comes in. X Factor shorty right away, the number 2 quarterback in the draft. He's an animal from day one. So, and then he goes and gets the running back situation taken care of with Shaki Carson. Look at the speed on this guy. 95 speed, 95 excel. That's a guy to be able to give Travis a little break, or now you can do some things with Travis everywhere else on your offense. Slot receiver, you can do all types of shit with him, and got a guy that you can get a ball to back there. I don't think he had to address the receiver position. Let's go take a look and see what he did, though. Yeah, nah, he didn't have to touch receivers at all. He already had a bunch of them over there. Tight end, he was pretty solid, too. Offensive line, you know, sometimes you just pick to get better. Brandon Kemp, 6'5", 315. 88 strength, 78 overall. What was he? He on trade though. And then you got Matthew Parrish, another lineman. So you got trade pieces over here because you got a whole bunch of left tackles right now. Two of them on trade from the rookies position. So they loaded, bro. Brian Bourne at center, 80 overall. Another guy on trade. He addressed his center need. He got Cody Hayline, another 82 overall player, 98 strength at guard, 78 speed, 78 710. Haylen, another guy on trait. This is when you win, when you drafting traits. And because nobody else wants to get offensive linemen, the guy Richard get Richard. Then you got to come to them and get your offensive lineman you need because you didn't get them in the draft. Simple as that. So I'm not mad at him right here. He could have got a little bit more depth on defense. Let's see what he did. No rookies here. At D tackle, didn't really have to address that. Yes he did. No he didn't. Nah, no he didn't. He good there too. Again, the rich get richer. Here we go. Munden got good linebackers. He really never had to really attack that. Cornerbacks. Now Chris still killed him a little bit in the playoffs, but other than that, he's still loaded over here. But he gets Avery Bass, upgrade in speed, 97 speed, 95 excel. I'm quite sure if I see that 97 on him, and he came out 95, that means he got the superstar on him now. Game changer. Now you got another superstar corner to go with Trey Brown. Chris Steele is here. Chase Williams is good. No? How you get the 97 speed? What, he upgraded on his own?
Yeah. I didn't touch him.
Yep, he got it. Look at this, bro. He got a speed upgrade plus 2 speed upgrade last week. Oh my God. He found him a good shell. Look at that, bro. Oh God, good shit. Yeah, he won, bro. He won. We already talking about B plus type status right now. Jesus. Yes sir, this man won. Again, the rich get richer. Simple as that. D West is on poised to better put himself in a great situation. I like this as an A plus. Not even an A plus for A though, bro. I like him with an A, yo.
Yeah, A. I think it's an A.
Maybe, yeah, A. The quarterback is really OC. I give him.
Boy, D West, man, he got it this draft. I'm gonna tell you right now, and because he got it, he ain't never gonna lose this now. The way he moved, he got his own system, a way of moving, and he's getting his GM on. And I do think he's through the whole real draft, he's been consistently one of the top GMs in the league. Now the Dolphins drafted their first player, and then they got the hell out of the draft. So let's just go find their first player that they drafted. Help me out with this. I know that running back wasn't it.
Sean Murphy.
Oh my God, yes sir.
I thought he got like a linebacker or something.
Yes, he did. Right here, the number 2 player in the draft, Sean Murphy, 94 speed, 94 excel. Now this was the better one because he already gonna be superstar from the rip. He was the number 2 player in the draft. Flat out, got him at 20 something.
Just chilling there too, all casual.
I don't know how he dropped like that, bro. This is the number 2 player in the draft and didn't go in the top 10. Then didn't even go in the top 15. Like he just was sitting there chilling there, bro. Now he would have he wouldn't have went past the Lions at like 24.
He got like 25.
The Lions was
at 24.
Yeah, this guy picked him a couple picks before him. Matter of fact, they was like right next to each other. I remember that. 21, yep. Lions at 24, 23 or something like that, yep. To get Sean Murphy at 21 in his draft, when he's a top 5 player in this draft, is nuts, bro. This is a hell of a pick. Well, I'm not going no farther than that. He needed it too, because Jerome Baker getting up there in age, bro. It's time to move on for him. Now you got Dylon Moses. You could pick Murphy wherever you want to play him at, right? You don't lose here, bro. You don't lose nothing here. Then they also got Vicente Barlow.
I'm playing him in the middle.
Yeah, I would, because I like the other rookie that he drafted from Miami, 6'2", 225. I like him on the outside with no problem. Yeah, he won. Good shit. I didn't mean to do that. Let's talk about that offense. Bang. Gonna leave him alone. Markey came up. Markey won. He missed his first couple of picks, but he still won. He drafted great linemen. He got depth at linebacker. Drafted one of the top 3 free safeties in the draft. And got him late. Picked up a DN that was really good in this draft. So Markey got all superstars. He won on the line. Black on right now, bro. That game ready to get played. Yeah, you don't see him on because he ain't on your friend list. He on. I seen his name just pop up.
Yeah, he online. It says he online. Online.
Been hitting them since yesterday. We can.
All right, so Wilfredo Yabar, bro. I like that pick. 86 speed, 87 excel. Coming off the edge, you got him late, and then he also got this kid right here, and Chase Biddy. You at work still, brother? You at work still?
What's good?
You at work?
Yeah.
What's up with you?
Shit, cool. How you?
No, I'm getting my real talk on. Huh?
I said you still need that too?
Yep.
I got one for sure.
All right.
I got one for sure. Second one, I probably go grab something tonight.
Just let me know. As soon as you're ready, I'm ready. Let me know.
Like 7 my time.
The coach want to know when you playing.
We start. Damn, I missed the draft and all that shit.
You fell asleep on the draft? No, you picked. You was in the draft. You did your re-signing and everything last night. You hopped off. You picked the best linebacker in the league.
I definitely hopped off. Tired as fuck last night.
Yeah, you picked the 94 speed, 94 excel, 90 plus hit power nigga.
I needed him though, because Jerome Baker just left, yo. That shit crazy.
Yep, he old as shit. I just got finished talking about Jerome Baker being old.
You said the coach trying to play me?
Yeah, he want to know if he gonna give him a time and shit, cuz.
Tell that nigga 8 o'clock. Nah. Tell him 9 o'clock.
9 o'clock our time?
Well, 9 o'clock is to y'all time.
Alright. I got you. Alright, call me when you get off. Alright. That California love. Boom, 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 boom. Alright, y'all ready for this? The Falcons, bro. Might have had to pick the steal of the draft, bro.
You were still at the draft and shit.
Yeah, he stole my player of the draft. I was sick when he picked him. Oh my god.
What, the linebacker?
Oh shit. So they didn't need to go running back, but check what they did though. I love the fact they got Shalik Knox. They can move on from a couple of these on the roster guys. They stole Kyle Ford out of free agency, the old Colts receiver. Knox is not bad, bro. 98 special catch. He's a red zone threat for sure. I talked about that, right? They go to tight end. Left tackle. They pick up Joe, the Croce, superstar. They pull that right center. They pick up Kevin Sherman. He ain't gonna never see it down in his life. All he did was got drafted, got that Falcons hat, and then got sent home. Thank you. Right tackle. At end, let's see if they addressed their end needs. They picked up DJ with Solak, 89 speed. Go ahead, get up there. 89 speed, 88 excel. Pretty solid. What's his trait?
I check.
At linebacker, they got Jalen Sneed, 91 speed, 91 excel.
Star.
Tell me Jalen Sneed's too, the left outside linebacker. Get up there. Go ahead, Jazz. Get up there. Stop asking me when you know you can get up on the couch. Go ahead, get up there. Go lay your fat ass down. Good girl.
Star.
Alright, but he got 91 speed, 91 excel with 88 hit power. I ain't mad at it.
Yep.
He picks up Jerron Willis late, bro. I don't know if this was a third round situation. I think it was because I gambled and took the running back when I was supposed to get him. Right? Got him in this. No, second round. Second round pick 17. I had 2 second round. Nobody had 1 second round. That's why I was mad. Go ahead. Get up there.
That X Factor.
Get up there. Got him a linebacker with these abilities. Let's take a look at this guy first of all. 93 speed, 93 excel, 92 hit power. He's a dog, 6'4", 245 pounds, Florida State. Willis. Patrick. He's related to Patrick Willis' bloodline. I read that somewhere. I can't remember where I read it at though. The old 49 linebacker. That retired way too early.
Load.
Go ahead, get up there. Good girl. Get up there. Come on, girl. Get up there. Good girl.
Loaded.
But yeah, X Factor, bro. Got X Factor in the second round. What was that? Pick what? 217, round 2, pick 17 or something like that.
I'm checking right now.
Yep.
Round 2, pick 17.
Pick 17. Loaded, right? Comes back and gets Joshua Burnham, all real draft 20-year-olds at linebacker. So he addresses linebacker need for sure.
Corners.
He didn't address his corners yet, but he was good. We'll take care of that. Saying, all right. So look, what he did was he addressed it. He got a wide receiver, a red zone threat, pretty solid, big time, 98 special catch type guy. Along with Kyle Ford, 2 guys that you know he could throw it up in the red zone and get money with. And then he attacked that linebacker position like no other, and he got a solid defensive end over there to build depth at that defensive line. I like this. I think he did a pretty good job. But the win with that linebacker, is it safe to give him a B?
Yeah.
He didn't pick a dud linebacker at none of those picks.
Yeah.
This man goes and gets a superstar X Factor at linebacker in the second round, bro. Willis. What's up, bro? I got some trades over here for you. We could talk about this. I need that in my life. 93 speed, 93 XL too. Oh my God. Shout out to Rob. Now Nano played in the Super Bowl. I want you to explain this through your first pick. Who was your first pick? Left end, Kenny Fletcher from New Jersey, Rutgers. 88 speed, 89 XL, superstar. Who was your second pick?
The second pick was the...
was it the tight end, Oscar Delp?
Tight end, yes.
Okay. 90 speed, 91 XL. When Mark Andrews is 31 years old, you're getting rid of him, moving on from him for Jermaine Terry and Oscar Delp, the #1 tight end on the board at the time. 90 speed, 91 XL, not bad. 95 special catch, solid, right? Superstar. Now take me to your third pick.
Billy Willie Towns, running back.
Okay, so he goes and get a backup running back because Mahim Cargo's on the block. Simpson's never played it down for him, but he goes and get a 6', 220 pound running back to come over here along with Travion Henderson. So that tells me Travion should not run himself in the building. I've seen him today against the Jags. I can't wait to see that. I want to see it. I want to see what he did. I definitely did. And I'm going to holler at you on a second, too, after the real talk. But Henderson, man. Henderson. McCargo is on the block, right? So it looks like McCargo's time as a 49ers ran out. So if you need a backup running back, I will come get this guy fast. But Shane Simpson, how is this guy on and don't... You know what? Well, the running backs is hard to sell at this point right now.
Yeah.
Because people retarded. Because I don't know how it was that hard to get rid of a Najee Harris. Like how Najee Harris better than 90% of the niggas running backs that they got right now, and nobody was interested in him. I don't know where people's heads are right now. Will Towns though, 6 foot, 95, 95. There go my guy. But Nano, talk about your draft board real fast, bro. Talk about how you came in with Will Towns, the tight end, and the defensive end, how they were your needs and you addressed your needs.
So, my first round pick was Kenny Fletcher. Basically, I got rid of Nick Bosa. I sent him to the Jets in the offseason after the Super Bowl. So I needed to replace that. So I went and grabbed me Kenny Fletcher to come in and start right away. The tight end I picked because Mark Andrews was getting really old, and I knew that I needed a tight end to stretch the field and go up and get like I mean, be a big part of my offense because in my running scheme, I knew I needed a running, I knew I needed a tight end that was able to catch the ball and also block for me as well. So I seen that he could block too. And then,
well, real fast, Mahim McCargo, why was it so where you feel like you needed a running back? Because this would be the pick that I would say you didn't need this at all. Long as at the time you were trying to get rid of Mahim McCargo, so running back would have been a need for you. But once it didn't happen, what is it about Mahim McCargo that made you feel like you still needed to go running back?
I just felt like the running back position, like Mahim McCargo wasn't doing it for me at all. Like I couldn't really get any like when Henderson was tired, I couldn't really get shifty with McCargo.
So let me ask you this though: is it worth keeping a Will Towns or Mahim McCargo and allowing the guy that carries the ball 400 times a season to be that guy and just have that change of pace and use Willie Towns as a trade piece, or do you think it's cool for Mahim McCargo to just try to get him out of here?
I think Mahim McCargo's on the block right now.
Say that again? Yo, man, turn that shit the fuck down. The fuck? Ray super slam this nigga. Huh?
Mahim McCargo's on the block.
And you gonna ride out? You gonna ride out with Will Towns?
Towns and Henderson are my two backs.
All right. So let me ask you this: Does Towns comes in as could be a starter for some guys? Is this guy gonna be a 1,000-yard back over here, or is he gonna get 12 carries a season?
I'm gonna definitely try and get him 1,000 yards. I'm gonna challenge myself to get 2,000 with Henderson and 1,000 with Towns this year.
So you're looking for a 2,000-yard season with Henderson and 1,000 yards with Will Towns, is what you're saying?
I'm gonna challenge.
That's a good challenge to put yourself in. I'm not mad at that. I'm not mad at that at all. All right, I ain't talked to my boy Hitter in like 3 days, so from here on out, this broadcast is over. I'll be back in a little bit though to kick it about the rest of the teams. We're gonna go through all the teams today and what they did in the off season. So AntHits, the franchise guru, we hear my boy Hitter lit. That means he must be in the game right now. When you hear the music playing and he in I don't give a fuck mode, he playing the game. Holla at us. You heard?